if you create the all these things, means if you create the mapping of all the elements in a map, then it will take only order of n. Okay, it will take time complexity of order of n. Not n, it take the time complexity of order of 1. Okay, so many times we will get the that error, you can say time limit exceeded. So many times I have solved lot of problem using this. It is optimize your problem and make your solution much faster. So that's it. This is one technique. So okay, so many times you need to find the duplicates. Okay, many times we find the duplicate element, right? Means you have given the question, in that question you need to find the duplicates. So normal way is used to for loops and find that. Okay, and you will get the TL error, right? So in that situation, in any situation, if you want to find the duplicates, there is one data structure called as stack. Not stack, sorry, I'm confusing you, sorry for that. Not stack, it is a set, sorry everyone. Okay, so the data structure called as set. Okay, these all things are present in STL. STL, everyone knows STL. STL means standard libraries, standard template libraries. Predefine everything. Just you need to use, call them and use them, declare them and use them. Okay, so anywhere you need to find the duplicates, then you can use this set. For example, today's question. Let me give one example for that. So this is today's GFG daily question. I'm solving the daily question every day. Okay. So just one thing remember, before solving any question, just note that before solving any question, read question carefully. Today I got the one mistake. Just I read faster and forgot this thing called where is that? Distinct element. Distinct also mean the not duplicate, right? Distinct means every element must be different. So I was solving question and I just do it wrong many times. Okay, just let me show you the question. So this was my output, everything was okay. So here just I have used, I haven't read about that thing, duplicates or distinct element. And I am solving question. Just I'm getting why my question answer is going wrong. I don't know why this is happening. Just I'm submitting lot of times and just stuck there. Because if I got a TL error, then it can be accepted, but just I'm getting wrong answer. So there, just you can check this question. So both the question looks similar. Just here I have used, let me show you, set data structure. Okay, so you got the trick. Whenever you have to find the duplicate elements, or second thing what is, or distinct element. Duplicate or distinct. Distinct means like a very similar, the number which cannot be duplicate. In both this thing you can use the data structure called as set. Okay, so this was my approach. Just I remember, so I showed you. Okay, okay, so let me know. Yes, has set in Java. Just I'm particularly talking about the C++ because I'm more familiar with C++. Okay, so just normally set. What is the property of set? It will not allow the, if you're in 10th math, you know that sets are the distinct element set. There is no duplicate value present. Everything is mapped using set. So this was our second technique. What is second technique? This was our second technique. What is technique? In any question, if you need to find the, if you need to find the duplicate element or distinct element, you can use set. This can be asked in interviews also. You have given the array and you need to find the duplicate element, so you can use the set data structure. How you can use it is not a big deal, because approach is important. Means in interview, let me share my one experience here. Okay, so in Microsoft Engage interview, final interview, I have asked questions about the binary search tree. And in that time I have mistakenly just use, if you know the order map and unorder map, so just I mistakenly use the unorder map instead of order map for saving the time complexity, and due to that my answer just become wrong because of that reason. So after searching, interviewer told me you have used this, just I have changed that, and we move towards the second question. But just I'm feeling that I will get rejection for that. But in that interview I have cleared interview and no problem. Means I wanted to tell you that your approach matters most of all time. Means no one you no one you means there are multiple problem. Okay, why approach matter? Let me give one example. You are building your application. Okay, so in application there are multiple logics are used. Okay, so whenever you are building your application, multiple logics are used. If I created the application which works on time complexity of order of one, order of n, and anyone else created the application with the n square time complexity, then my application work faster. So in that situation I have used the better technique of algorithms, so that my application work faster. So that every company checks about your logics. Means if you have created your logic, coding part is very easy for you. What is the challenging? What is the challenging? Creating the logic. Okay, creating logic is challenging. Means instead of writing code is, it is very easy, it is considered as very easy. Means if you satisfy your interviewer by just logic, then no problem. You will conquer that interview. Okay, so we will move forward, I guess. Okay, okay, two pointer approach. So what is two pointer approach? Two pointer is very vast subject, not vast topic, it is very vast topic. So let me give one example. You have to reverse the array. So in that situation what will you do? Just here you can use two pointer logic, and there are multiple things which can be solved using two pointer logic. Okay, okay, everyone getting my all the points? Anything else? Okay, so Microsoft Engage was a program for a second year student, specifically for a second year student. So in that program, there is a before a qualification. There are two rounds. First one is DSA based, and second one is okay. You want to know what happens? Means you have given the mentors from Microsoft, and you have to work on a project, your personal project, not on Microsoft project. Just you have to create a innovative project which can be shortlisted further for interview process. Means it is one of the hiring and just for mentorship program, you can say. Okay, so move forward, let's move forward. I guess I have answered your mm, okay. Okay, so currently you are in which year? Because a second year student must, and that program already done. Now if you are currently in a, no, no, no. Mm, okay, so you are in third year. This opportunity particularly for the second year students. If anyone present here in a second year, those who are in a second year, this is the beautiful opportunity. First you will get the mentorship from, means the means the employee present in Microsoft gave you the guidance about the project and guide you in different things. Third year, there are multiple opportunities, just aware about. If you want to know how I know, just I how I get to know about these all opportunity. So basically if you are searching on YouTube, there is one guy called Arsh Goel. He is regularly posting upon the opportunities for all the batches. So from there I got this information and I have applied. This is all off campus opportunities. Okay, No problems. Let's move forward because today's topic is our problem solving. We will discuss it on other, means if there is other event, then we will discuss all these things. I will basically focus on all these things called. Okay, right. Okay, so two pointer approach. We have just look at about two pointer approach. Means two pointer means we have two pointers, not actually pointers. These are the index pointer. Means for reversing array, we just put our first pointer at starting of the array and ending of the array. It is very basic. I know it is very basic example, but it is mandatory to know. Means we are using when we cleared about all these things of basic questions or easy level question, then we can solve easily hard level questions. So it is also one of the technique you can search anywhere about Google what actually two pointer approach is. Just I am telling it is a very important technique. You can solve a lot of problem using this technique. Okay, after that merging technique, it is not means it is also technique, but there is a one prerequisite here is uh, both the arrays you have given are sorted. Okay. Okay, so this is also merging technique. It is not used at much, means I have nearly about 1 year. I have literally near to 2 to 3 times I have used this technique. So it is not much useful, but it is one of the technique. You can call this all these call this as an algorithm. So next one is bitwise operator. So let me know how many of you aware of bitwise operations, bit manipulation, because I'm telling you the trick and you don't know what is the bitwise operator. Then what? Only little bit. Okay. Okay. Not much. Okay. Other guys, come on. Little bit. Okay. 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 So bitwise operator, let me give just hint because you don't know in depth. If I tell you about the XOR operator, then because it is means we have seen about AND operator in mathematics or operator, but in trick I'm telling you the example of the XOR operator. So let me tell you what actually this trick is. Okay, so every question have the time constraint, right? Means you have to solve this question uh, in the time complexity of order of n and everything else. Okay, right? Every question have the time complexity, right? Means if you solving the question on GFG and lead code, then there must be a time complexity constraint. Okay, right? Okay, so trick is here. How you smartly guess the question is of bitwise operator. How you guess? So bitwise, as we all know, bitwise operator are very fast. Means their operation are very faster. Okay, so their operation are very fast. So time complexity is very near to not exactly order of one. Means not constant time complexity, but near to time complexity constant and near to login time complexity. When you have given the question which cannot be solved, you think which cannot be solved in order of one, but actually it can be solved because of bitwise operator. It is a very big hint for you. If you are not if you are seeing that this question have given very less time complexity, then in that situation bitwise operator can do the work and solve the question. Okay, if let me show you what actually time complexity constraint and for which it can be used. Okay. Okay, So for every question you saw this type of constraint at the end, right? How many of you are solving question on lead code or any other platform? Just let me know which platform you are using. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Yes, which platform you are using? Code shape. There are multiple platforms are present. GFG. Okay, nice. Mm, I'm in. Okay, HackerRank 9. Okay, very good platform for beginner. If you are beginner, then HackerRank is very best platform for you. And if you are intermediate, then GFG and LeetCode is best. Okay, so I try LeetCode. Okay, nice. Because I am using LeetCode, no problem. So where we are, so you will get the this type of time constraint right at the bottom of question. Let me show you the LeetCode question, so you will get the idea. This is the LeetCode platform. Okay, so these all these are the questions. Okay, okay. So we will take basic example. Internet problem from my end. Okay, no problem. So here you can get this time constraint, right? Okay, time constraint. And here you have mentioned the time complexity, but sometime you haven't given this time complexity. Just you have given this all these things. So this is chart for conversion between them. So you can check out n square 10 raised to 4. 10 raised to 4 is considered as n square. You can check out here. Here is a 10 raised to 4, and you have to solve this question in time complexity of n square. So in many question you haven't given these all these similar question. We will go to next question, so you will get the idea. Okay. Okay, so here you can see here just you have given the constraint and haven't given anything else, right? So you can calculate using this chart. You can just Google search time complexity and constant relation. You will get these all these things. Okay, so for bitwise operation, 10 raised to n, which is equal to nearly about log n, and second one is order of 1, means the time complexity is very near to order of 1 or log n, can be solved using the bitwise operation. It is kind of trick. Also I have solved some question using this trick to optimize my code. Okay, so we will move, go back to our previous. Okay, okay. Faster problem, XOR operator. This is the bitwise. XOR operator is bitwise operator. So here is one problem. So you have given this array. Okay, so this is, I guess, medium or easier question again. You can solve if you solve using the without time complexity, it becomes easier problem. But I have given the time complexity just of order of n, then you can solve this question is bit harder because of if you don't know about the bitwise operators. Okay, so XOR operator, what actually XOR operator does? So if the operator get same number, it cancel out directly. Means this one and this one get cancel out. These two and these two get cancel out. This 4 and this 4 get cancelled out, and you will get the answer of 3. So your question was, find the unique element in this array. So it can be easy level on different platform or medium level as well, based on the time complexity constraint. Okay. mm, okay, no problem. Okay, so you are beginner on. Okay, let me show my profile just for. Okay. Okay, so this is my profile. I'm going to consistent from last 3 months on lead code. Just I have solved nearly about 230 problems. These all things, and this is if you are, if you know that this is the contest rankings and all on lead code. Okay, so that's it. And recently I got, I mean, I started with the code shape also, but I'm good on lead code and solving consistent problem here. So I have shown this. So you can check out this medium level problem. I'm also struggling in hard level problem. So, but I'm focusing on, currently focusing on medium level problems. Okay, so any doubt till now? Just let me know. You have not yet getting all these point what I'm telling you. Yes. What about other? What about others? Just reply, guys. No one. Reply fast. Got it. No problem. We'll go ahead. Okay. Okay. No problem. So there is a one more important technique you can call. Okay. So before this technique, we will discuss this technique. Binary search. Okay. So as I'm telling you how to find the pattern, means how to before solving question, first you need to guess which technique I could apply. So these are the techniques. By using this you can find out how which technique you can use here. So you have given the time complexity of log n or 10 raised to 8, both are similar according to that chart. So if you have given these all technique, means similar kind of time complexity, let me tell you, there is only one algorithm for login operation in array. Means you have to perform operation on the array, then there is only single algorithm that works on time complexity of login. Okay, so it can be a huge trick for you to guess the problem by using this kind of time complexity, and you can directly think, how can I apply a binary search on it? Okay, so it is also one of the technique. After sliding pointers, okay, sliding pointer, you are very beginner, so I'm not discussing about sliding pointer, because the medium and hard level question can be solved using sliding pointer. Here you can see, look, no need to tell us about that, because it is near to medium. When you are familiar with all this technique, then you can go with sliding pointer. Just remember that a sliding pointer is one of technique which can be helpful for you solving much problems. Okay. Okay, so next, prefix sum. Prefix sum, because I'm thinking that you must means looking like got it. Okay, so I have prepared some advanced layer techniques. Like prefix sum is also medium to the question based on medium and hard can be solved using prefix sum. Let me show you one example what actually the prefix sum. If I tell you just by telling, then you will not get the idea what actually prefix sum is. Okay, prefix sum, what is the problem name? I guess trapping water, right? Okay. Prefixum is one of the very useful technique. Means what actually calculation you required, you calculate and store into the array, and when you required that, retrieve that calculation and make your time complexity optimize. So these are the question based on trapping water. Okay, so this is one of the question marked as a hard level question. Okay, so hard level question here mark as a hard level question. So what actually question is, this is kind of mountains and there is a heavy rain. After consideration of heavy rain, the water trap between the, you can consider this as something, not consider this as a mountain, just consider it as a stones. So water trap between these. Okay, so the question is, how many maximum, how many water can be trapped between these stones? Okay, so how will you solve this question? Let me know. Anshuman, hello.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so there is no option of interaction between these all students.
There is, if anyone wants to join, they can tell, I will add them.
Okay, instead of that direct like Google Meet, there is no option to tell
No,
directly, right?
no.
Okay, so because two-way interaction is important here.
Hmm. What? Next time, maybe.
You okay? So think about it. Yes. Okay, so this is the question. I wanted to ask the, just think about, take a 2 minutes here and think how will you find this question, solution and approach. And if anyone come up with the approach, then just let me know. We will take him in a call. And do not afraid, because I'm also student. I don't know everything. Means I'm not a god, so you can make your mistake, but just try. If anyone, just let me show you question. Just think how will you solve this question. Anyone? Anyone is here? Okay. Just I want to know the approach. How will you find how many water can be stored between these stones? Okay. Okay. Not got it. Okay. So this is a question. You can read here directly. Okay. So consider this as a stone. These all are the stones. So after a heavy rain, some water stores here. If the water is greater than this, it may be split out here, and after that it can goes into soil. Okay. So maximum how many waters can be stored in this trap? Okay. Are you getting points? Means because of there are two stones are there, right? So because of that, how many water can be stored here? Do you got the question? Let me know. Anyone come up with the solution or approach? Okay, because this is the hard layer problem. It is also a technique which is solve the problems of prefix sum that I'm telling you, that solve the medium to hard level problems. Okay, so this is the question. So it can be easily solved using the technique called as prefix sum. So what actually you do? So first, for finding water trap, what you required, the maximum height of this bar as well as this bar, and means, for example, here there are water is trapped between these two bars, right. So how much water is stored here, or you can say trap here, the lowest between these, right, the lowest point between these two bars, means if the height of this bar is 2, then water trap must be 2 units. You can check out here units, 2 units, right. Okay, so it can be solved using this, means this is the basic logic. But if you solve using this logic, you will get the time complexity error. For optimizing the solution, you required, you can say I have created two arrays, two vectors. Vectors are similar to array, and these are called as prefix sums. I will something store useful result, which helps me a lot during the solving this question. For example, what actually I stored, for this I will store the information of previous bar and next bar, and just I will calculate between them. Okay, so this is the basic logic. So if you want to know more about this, you can check out my YouTube channel.
Hi guys, Yash will be back soon. So just wait for a minute. And how did you like? Did you like the session? Do tell.